Within the 1.9 seasonal update, 5 brand new abilities are released alongside housing: planting, construction, fish keeping, animal inviting, and star collecting. In today's video, we will take a look at animal inviting, star collecting, and fish keeping. These 3 abilities all help support your home with materials that can be used for crafting furniture and gifting others. The materials can also be sold back for astrolates. In order to unlock all of these 3 abilities, you will need to upgrade your home abilities to gain more ability permits. By upgrading any home ability, it will contribute to your home evaluation. The bar on the bottom of the main home ability screen. Ability permits unlock at 3, 6, and 8. Once you get the sketch from unlocking the ability, craft it, and then the ability will be fully unlocked alongside a tutorial. You can upgrade all abilities in any order you prefer. All of them will contribute to your total. After unlocking all ability permits, your progress will still contribute to unlocking sketches and other in-game goodies. To upgrade our abilities, we need Home Insight and Astrolates. To gain Home Insight, we can use any combination of home abilities or picking up completed furniture crafts. For example, planting seeds is 2 insight per planted field, or 5 each for harvesting crops. This also applies to harvesting from Mirrorland trees and crops, such as a wool fruit tree will be 15 insight daily, 5 each per fruit, 3 fruits per tree. Other examples for insight from other abilities include picking up items at the craft bench reward 5 insight each. Harvesting fish is also 5 each. And grooming also rewards 5 per animal. There is a limit of 100 home insight a day. For astrolites, we can gain more from selling back items or crops through yardling purchase, over at Posy. We can also purify the astral tree, which passively accumulates them. Let's have a closer look at animal inviting first. With this ability, we are able to invite animal friends to our home island after successfully communicating with them in Mirrorland. While on the island, they can bring back materials for us to use for crafting furniture, sending gifts to stylists, and even earning astrolates. We can also groom the animals on our island for their materials every day. And as we upgrade and increase our infection with our animals through grooming, we can unlock extra functions like dressing them up in accessories and renaming. To use this ability, first we will need the lodge placed on our island. At level 1, we have the small animal lodge unlocked. With construction, find a spot for it. Next, we want to scout out an animal in Mirrorland. At the start, we can invite white quality animals. If you're not sure who's available, a quick easy way to help decide and locate can be through the tracking feature on the map, located on the bottom left. Sort by quality, and we can see the white, brown, and blue rarities featured here by their items. Keep in mind that only animals listed can be invited back to the island. And we can also use this tracking function to help us locate exactly where they are. When in the area and spotted, swap to the grooming ability and groom them first. Next, we swap to the animal invite ability. Look out for the ability icon when beside them, and use the ability when ready. A whole new gameplay screen loads and the animal will share its song. We need to mimic the song correctly as shown. We can see where we are correct or wrong from the UI at the top. When done correctly, we are told the performance was successful, and we also earn their friendship letter. Back at the island, use the ability anywhere while on the island, and the available animals to invite will be displayed. Choose one, and a little welcome party happens. The animal is now a part of your island home. You can groom them daily, which will also help increase their affection over time. Set up food in the lodge, and this is how our animals will passively accumulate materials for us to use. And from my experience so far, when affection is raised, some extra grooming materials might show up also. To get food, we can click on the purchase on this screen to bring up the option and get as many as we need. We can also stock up at Posy at the Yardling shop under Ability Item. We can collect materials from either lodge when you have both unlocked. Let's check out what upgrading animal inviting further will also give us. At level 1 of animal inviting is where we unlock the ability outfit sketch, the ability of songs for white quality animals from Mirrorland, and we also get the small animal lodge and energy cookies to get started. We start out with 3 small animals that can be invited, and it goes up to 7 in total. At level 2, we get an additional animal lodge. This is the large animal lodge. This will allow us to invite over large animals. You can do the songs and get the friendship letters at level 1, but you won't be able to invite the larger animals until at least level 2. And we start out with 2 slots in the large animal lodge. At level 3, we can unlock brown quality animals from Mirrorland. And also small animal lodges increase slots by 2. So from 3 to 5, already at level 3. At level 4, we can unlock animal accessories. These are extra little garments that we can place right on the animals. We unlock the sketches for these, so it looks like we can make as many as we want and basically dress up the animals in our home. So I can't wait to see how these look. This reminds me a bit of the tailoring, but with more unique accessories. At level 5, we get the lodge upgrade for large animal lodges by 2, so we go from 2 to 4. At level 6, we can start unlocking blue quality animals and invite them over, an additional slot for small lodges, and we can also unlock a new cookie for our animal friends. At level 7, we have a price boost. This means extra astrolites for selling back materials. At level 8, we increase slots on the large lodge by 2. Level 9 is another price boost and small lodge upgrade. And level 10, we get the last slot open for large animal lodges. I would say level 2 is probably the minimum to get started, have a good variety of grooming materials available, and also crafting materials that will start being accumulated while they are on the island. I would say a comfortable level to stop at would also be 3, because you'll get a larger variety of animals to work with and much more options. Some extra info to note with this ability. Each animal song is unique to each creature. You have the option to listen again to the song if you miss something or having issues. But it will consume pet energy, which is indicated on their icon at the top, and will only replay a certain amount of times before they get too tired. Thank you very much to Airmaid over on Reddit, who has compiled the level 1 and level 3 invitation sequences across devices. You may use this as reference and follow the song sequence for your particular device. I'll also link the Reddit thread in the description for you to check out and also find the image for yourself. You are welcome to earn the friendship letters of any and all animals, even if you do not have the space or lodge unlocked yet. You only gain 1 letter from each creature. Trying to invite a second of the same animal will not work. You will need to upgrade the ability to have more animal options available, based off their quality. To change animals, you can remove one through the lodge options, and then invite the next one over with the ability. Or you can even invite them right back. You won't need a new friendship letter. It also seems like we can even decorate around the lodges. So go ahead and customize. This is a very cute ability that helps us with grooming and crafting materials for our island. I also love having an easy way to get materials daily outside of the dig function. Let's check out everything we need to know about star collecting next. Star collecting allows us to perceive and collect the stars themselves. Use the star sensibility to locate meteorites scattered across the island. These are used for crafting housing sketches, gifts for others, and we may also sell back pieces for astrolites. Leveling it up will allow us to unlock more varieties to find and increase the amount we can pick up daily. To use star collecting, equip the ability and use it while on your island. A special sight, similar to Momo's Whimstar sight, will activate. We can see beams of light coming from where the meteorites have fallen. Move over to them and interact. We can pick them up 1 at a time. We can pick up 5 a day at level 1, and this amount increases with upgrade levels. At level 5, we can unlock the Ability Fusion option. This will combine star collecting with fishing. While in Sense mode, we can now see groups of meteors along the river. While nearby, we can use the special fishing ability to fish them out of the water instead of running around. Let's now take a closer look at the ability level upgrades for star collecting. For star crafting ability levels, it seems pretty simple. At level 1 is where we unlock the ability and get the sense ability while on the island to be able to pick up everything. At each additional level, every single level gives additional quantity boost so we can pick up even more meteorites daily as materials. At level 3, we get our first variety boost. This means we will be able to sense more types of meteorites, which can be indicated by the color of their light in the distance, or as we get closer and we pick them up, we can see it's a different variety. At level 5, we get the ability fusion that unlocks star fishing ability. And at level 7 and 9, we'll get price boosting, which will increase the sale of meteorites back to Posy. A few tips and notes also about star collecting. If you have stars that are hard to reach, you can teleport off the island, come back, and use Sense again to reset their positions. We can use our basic ability while in Sense Sight mode and move around freely, but unable to use items. You can turn off sight, use items such as a whim cycle to get closer faster, and then activate again to speed things up. The stars become visible even when not in Sense mode after they are initially detected. You'll be unable to interact with them unless using the ability, however. This is a pretty simple and cute ability to help gather materials. I love the outfit aesthetic and the star theme here. As the island is a gift from the Sea of Stars, it makes sense that we can even interact with the stars themselves. And last, but definitely not least, let's go over the fish keeping ability. Fish keeping allows us to raise fish using ponds right on our island. Fish can be used for crafting home sketches, sending gifts, and also selling back to Posy for astrolates. To use fish keeping, we need to place the provided ponds we got on unlock on our island first, using construction. The pond itself can be found under the life function category, second down on the build list. The pond looks like a square box of water. Double check the icon and description if needed. Place them down, and if you wish for them to be adjacent, hold down the confirm when placing. You may only put down as many ponds as you have unlocked. After ponds are placed, swap to the fish keeping ability on the ability wheel and step into a pond. The pond you are currently in will be highlighted. Use the ability to place down a fish. To choose different fish, we can press T on PC to open the options and purchase a fish, or choose from what we have already. After placing a fish, their growth timer starts. We then have the option to use fish food. Similar to do for planting, this will help reduce the time taken to raise fish. We can check all the fish food options by pressing T. Other food options help reduce further time and also have a chance for extra fish to catch. When the timer is up and the fish are ready to be harvested, swap over to the fishing ability. We can then fish them right out. If you interact with the fish and scoop them out instead, this will only return the fish, in a form that we can place them right back into the pond. Picking them up like this will not be in their craft material form. When placing fish and there's none available, we have the option to purchase on the spot. We can also stock up from Posy's Yardling shop under the ability item category. A fun thing I've noticed when using fishing to harvest, if the ponds are close enough, the other fish could even swim over. At level 4 fish keeping, we can unlock the ability fusion with the shrink ability. This fusion makes it super quick to pick up your fish by using Momo's paws instead of the regular fishing gameplay. I guess Momo really is a cat, huh? He looks so happy helping us get fish. To use the fusion ability, press the hotkey while fish keeping is selected. This is R on PC. It does not use the regular shrinking ability. Let's take a closer look at what upgrading fish keeping further can give us. For fish keeping upgrades, when unlocking for the first time, we get a set of 4 ponds. We also get started with Blinko fish to start harvesting in our home, and our first set of fish food. And fish food, similar to the planting nourishment dew, this one is free and also unlimited amount. And as we start upgrading, we can increase the collection. At level 2, it looks like we can get additional Mirrorland fish of white and brown quality. Level 3 allows us an extra pond to work with, an additional small fish, and we also have unlocked extra fish food, which can help us with fish with longer timers. Level 4, we get another pond, And at level 4, we unlock the ability Fusion. This will allow us to fuse fish keeping alongside shrinking, and it'll make it even faster to pick up all your fish from your ponds by using Momo to just run around and pick up everything as opposed to going through the fishing minigame. And for the rest of the levels, each level has an extra pond expansion. We'll get more fish unlocked at 5, 7, and 9. At 6, 8, and 10, we'll also get additional fish food to work with to help with timers. We also have the chance for extra fish from small fish collection at level 6 and level 8. At level 7, we can start getting essence. Essence from fish keeping from the home exclusive fish, similar to unlocking it in our Heart of Infinity. We can also get essence from blue fish from our home at level 10. And at level 7 and 9, we can get a sale price boost to sell back to Posy. All 3 of these abilities help support our home life by helping us collect extra resources in unique ways. How do you like them? How are you liking the outfit pieces that we've unlocked through them? Do you have a favorite ability from the new update? Thanks so much for watching. I'd really appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe, so I know this video helped you out today. Check out my socials for more content, or become a member of the channel if you'd like to show your support. I really appreciate you all so much, and I hope to see you again next time.